Rick Steelsmith started working at a bowling center when he was in high school. By the time he hit college, everybody knew his name.
Here it comes.
2 years of junior college and 2 more at Wichita State. All 4 years an All-American and back-to-back MVP awards at the Intercollegiate Team Championships. In 1987, he was named Bowler of the Year and took Wichita all the way.
That just assured him the championship.
It's just the most fun you can have bowling, and fortunately it worked out in the end. With the Nationals, you just never know. You can bowl well and not win, obviously, but fortunately that year we did win. And I just remember the closeness that we all had and shared, and how much fun it was. And the Nationals was definitely a memory that you just never forget.
He was the idol. He was what everybody at Wichita State, that's who we all wanted to be. Anytime you're following your icon, we all immediately went out and got mullets. And so the entire generation of Wichita State bowlers all had mullets because basically Rick had one. And we didn't really throw it nearly as good as he did, but we tried our best to do everything else.
Riding high off of that wave, Rick went into the 1987 Masters just a couple of weeks later.
Oh, what a pretty shot.
Still technically an amateur and a college student, it was a lot to take in.
It was overwhelming, really. I mean, at the time I went there, I was bowling the best I ever have in my life, and just my confidence was really high, but it was also my first, I bowled some regionals, but it was my first national event against all the tour players.
By the end of the week, it was the rest of the field that was overwhelmed.
As Rick Steelsmith finally now realizing that he has just captured the ABC Bud Light Masters.
Rick Steelsmith was a major champion and hadn't yet reached his 23rd birthday.
It was kind of one of those times that it just confirmed, I guess, that all the work you've been putting in and all the efforts that you put in and the sacrifices that you make to get to that point are worth it, and you get rewarded for it. It's just a really neat feeling inside, I guess.
The rest of 1987 went pretty much the same way. Rick Steelsmith won 2 gold medals for Team USA at the FIQ in Finland, 4 more at the Tournament of the Americas. And when the calendar turned over to 1988, Rick took home Eagles in all events and team all events at the Open Championships.
We had not seen a player, in my opinion, in the history of the sport, from what I had seen at that point in time, that was able to combine speed, accuracy, and power to the level that Rick Steelsmith could combine. He was an extraordinary talent. He was, quite frankly, collegiate bowling's most successful player, I would say, ever.
Just when it seemed like nothing could stop Rick Steelsmith, something did. A torn ligament in his shoulder threw the brakes on a career with so much promise.
The mental part of it's still with me, actually. It hit a lot deeper than I thought it would, and affected me a lot deeper than I thought it would, and changed me. I don't imagine thought-wise and feeling-wise being any more confident in what I was able to do at the time. So it happened at a time too where it took me from there to a bottom all at once. And as much as I'd like to say, boy, I should be able to just deal with that and get through it, it was devastating.
The fight back was long and hard, but in 1997, 10 years after that magical season, Rick Steelsmith claimed another major.
And the champion is Rick Steelsmith, 218 to 190.
The win at the PBA National Championship would be the last of Rick's PBA career. And now the Hall of Fame comes calling. Rick will tell you he didn't expect this, but for those who have been watching, it's no surprise.
He always had a great work ethic, and he had a supremely talented physical game. He spent a lot of time working on it, and he was a shot maker on top of being a power player. But maybe the more important part, I thought he was one of the nicest guys I ever met too.
Nobody could lay a hand on this guy. He was the best, just the best that I've ever seen in our program. He was what put us on the map as far as men's bowling at Wichita State. He's been great for this game.
The honor that goes with this, that you look at the people that you're joining, and for me too, it's pretty special because I've got 3 of my teammates that are already in. There's just a lot of things about it that really make it a really special honor.